Hey, how y'all doing? This is Big Gene from Raw Deal Last Big Night. Now is the Gene Deal Cooking and Conversation. This is my first show that I'm doing, and this is the first time I ever went live by myself. Rhett kind of coached me to it, so I'm not going to be doing that much cooking today, but I'm going to teach y'all how to do a pizza. Um, Homemade pizza and everything like that. I got all this shit from the dollar store. I'm not even gonna front on you. Everything but the cheese. I spent $2.59 for the cheese. So everything else came from the dollar store. We're gonna be able to do this shit. It's gonna be a homemade pizza when you wanna sit there and you wanna call your girl over and you wanna, you wanna big up your Netflix account. You know what I'm saying? And you just want to do something just between you and her. You know what I'm saying? And you just want to do something just between you and her. You don't feel like going out. You ain't got that much money. You want to just say, yo, babe, I'm going to make some pizza or whatever like that. Come on through. We're going to do this. And we're going to have a conversation today. First, I want to, send a shout out to the Ferguson family, because this time of year, D. Ferg, who passed away. This is one of his original shirts from back in the early 2090s. He did this shit, and I haven't worn it in a long time, and I'm probably busting out of it a little bit, but in the honor of my man Ferg 54, I thought I'd put it on. His birthday would be December the 15th. That's my dude right there. He passed away. That's ASAP Ferg father. I remember I used to tease Flex because they look so much alike. So I used to tease him about that. But Ferg was a master. If you see what I got on right now, he was doing this in in the 90s and 2000, and this shit still got flavor for today. He, like I said, was the one who designed the cat for Uptown Records, and he also designed the bad boy symbol. Ferg was a good dude, you know what I'm saying? He was a man amongst men. A lot of people stole his styles. Y'all gotta bear with me because I really can't see these comments and everything like that, but I'm gonna try to get to it as much as possible. And if you gotta redo it again for me, and we're gonna holler back. What's up with Detroit out there? I got a lot of people out of Detroit. The 313 show, I got a lot of people. My brother is in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Ali, what up with you, boy? You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of people all over the country, but I got my man Fado out of Detroit. My sister live out there. Uh, Big up to the Tracy family, in Detroit. We're gonna wait till people start getting in here. I don't even know how many people are gonna get in here. What's up with Jersey? Always a shout out to Jersey. 313, that's my heart. My man Rel is out there doing this motherfucking thing. Little Rock, Arkansas is in the building. I fuck with Little Rock. My mom was born in Little Rock. This is the first time I'm doing this shit, man. So, I'm gonna try to do the best I can. What's up, LA? California love always. You know, um, what's up with Georgia? I used to hang out in Georgia back in the day with Gerald Wilkins. He took me down to Dominique House before when I was playing ball at the UT Chattanooga. You know what I'm saying? Nick was a good brother. Brooklyn's always, come on, man. Brooklyn is home. BK Fame is out that way. All up in Red Hook. Oh, money earning Mount Vernon. Shit. Come on, Mount Vernon's like a second home. I grew up there over there when I first came to New York. My aunt used to live over there right across the street from Eddie F. House. That's how I met, all those cats back in the day when I first came up this way. Oakland, what up? You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn all day again. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for all the blessings. Like I said, I ain't going to be able to get to a lot of them, but I definitely will go back in here and read some of the comments and answer some of your questions and stuff. I've been getting a lot of questions about this Kim Porter thing. I wasn't able to tell one of the stories that I thought was real funny last time. It was not only the fact when I had taught her how to do shrimp, it was like one time it was Justin and Quincy in the back seat of the car, and we were going somewhere, and Kim was upstairs, and I think we had just came from the park picking him up, so Puff ran upstairs and to get her or whatever like that. So I was downstairs with the kids, and that was with Quincy and Justin, because Puff used to always go get them on the weekend, and we'll go out to Riverside Park and play a little ball or whatever like that. And they could be on the phone half the time. I'm out there playing with the kids and everything. Then he'll come and shoot around and play ball or whatever a little bit. But his phone was always on the go. So there's one particular time Quincy kept hitting me in the back of the head when they was in the car, and they was laughing and joking. And one time they hit me in the back of the head. I turned around and I grabbed both of their hands and I squeezed them shits until they start crying. And so then Kim came downstairs, and Quincy gonna tell her that Gene squoze our hand, and they still was crying with like tears in there. And they say, Gene, what happened? I said, you should somebody should have taught them not to play with grown folks. They was hitting me in the back of the hand, and I took care of it. And then she said, what you do? I said, I squoze their damn hand. And you know, and she said, well, Gene, next time just tell me. And I said, don't worry about it. Ain't gonna be no next time. Now they know not to play with grown folks. You understand? So that was another incident that I meant to tell y'all on the last time me and Rhett got together. You know, I miss him here because, you know, he ain't around here diddy bopping or, you know, talking about, yo, donate to the channel. But that's my brother, man. I love him to death, man. He taught me how, or he's teaching me how to do this shit like this, man. And like, it's a challenge, but I'm here, you know, live and direct, you know, to let you guys know that, you know, I'm gonna try to keep this going. You understand? What's that? Oh, the Bomb First family. I know that's my man Reggie. Reggie Wright out there in California. You know, that was one of the security person over at Death Row. I want to send out a shout out to my man out there in London. You know what I'm saying? He know who I'm talking about. Good brother. Be on his shit. I ain't gonna give no names, you understand? But you know he a real good dude. You know, holler back at you. You understand? He a good dude, and just saying what's up out there to London. I want to definitely get a shout out there. You know, they not online yet, but I'll be getting a lot of love from the Down Under, and over there at what was that, Switzerland. You know, I'm getting a lot of love from all that. I want to say this right here, and I don't want to get beside my point. You know, people saying that, you know, I haven't getting off on Puff yet. Nigga, I ain't stopped getting off on Puff. You know, it's a lot of shit that's about to go down, that's trying to go down. I just had this, I wasn't, somebody just asked me, was I cool with Reggie before Death Row? Nah, I ain't know Reggie. I just met Reggie from the dude from 313, you know what I'm saying? And we had a little conversation and everything like that, and then, you know, that was it. We you know, we don't even talk no more on the phone like that. It ain't no shit, it ain't no beef. I ain't got no beef with dude or nothing, but I don't fuck with him, you know, like that, you know what I'm saying? He don't fuck with me like that. We just talk whenever. It's a cordial relationship. You know, we ain't got no qualms that I know about. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm trying to read some of this stuff. Let me finish this story. Like, I'm not trying to I'm definitely got a lot of shit that I'm putting in this book, you know, and when you get this book, you're gonna be like, yo, damn, you know, I'd never heard of this shit, I'd never heard of that shit. You know, this is some of the things, because you wasn't privy to my documentary, you know, and I'm putting in a lot of things that you're gonna say, damn, like, it's gonna be crazy, man, because you're gonna realize sometimes the closest nigga to you can be the death of you. And it's crazy. Remember what I said. The closest nigga to you could be the death of you. Where's the super chat? I don't know nothing about the super chat, bruh, because I don't know how to do that. So I guess Rhett got to tell me and teach me how to do that. I'm sorry about this, man. This is my first time going up on there. You know, I'm going to get to this pizza thing because I'm only doing a piece of the day because I was cooking the whole full course meals, and I wasn't able to talk to the people. So I said, well, let me just do a little piece or something like that. That I love your enemies, hate your friends. Yeah, man. Why about my enemies, the friends of my enemies? You know what I'm saying? Is my friends too, huh? What they say? So where was I at? And I got to get this out, man, before I be losing train of thought trying to read all y'all stuff, man. So I'm sorry. So let it come back up or repeat it or whatever like that in about the next 3 or 4 minutes because I really want to tell this story. So, people think that, I laid off them. I heard that in a lot of comments. Nah, man, it's a lot of stuff that I'm actually putting in a book. And it's another dude that's coming out with a book too. It's two other people. That's Angelo uh, from the Hitman, and I think the former president of Bad Boy, Kirk Burrows. All those guys are coming out with books and everything like that. Then I got my shit because I was right there, day to day on a lot of different situations that they really don't know about or they could speak about. There's a lot of shit that I could speak about that a lot of people can't speak about. So, um, I'm gonna get that out, but I'm steadily gonna tell you, a lot of situations and circumstances that old boy did that was foul to people. Like I just went to a meeting, and I'm not gonna tell y'all, the company name, but I got into a meeting and it was crazy. This is a big corporation. They do a whole lot of stuff in media, and they was like, um, you know, well, we like the idea, because I gave them one idea. I pitched the show to them, and they loved the show and everything like that. But then they said to me, "Yo, we really can't go at Puff right now." And I was like, "Yeah, I know the circumstance, I know the situation." He said, but they said, "But we could go at Russell Simmons," and I was like, "Oh shit, that's crazy." Now, picture this. I done told people that this how well protected this dude is. This dude Diddy is. I done told people he didn't beat women. I done told people that, like beat women. He beat Kim so bad one day, Kim took a corkscrew and cut the nigga wrist, and I met the nigga at the hospital over at St. Luke's. Tell a nigga to show you his wrist. Kim tried to take that nigga wrist off for putting his hands on her. You know what I'm saying? So, um, so now, no women group, no, he's still on this voice shit. Nobody came up and said nothing, no Me Too movement, nothing said nothing. I said he beat fucking Misa. Misa, when he thought Misa was fucking with Misa was fucking with the dude from what's the dude with the green eyes, Eric Sermon. When he thought Misa was fucking with her, he beat her and kicked her like she was a dog in the street. No women group, nobody came up. Yo, we got to investigate this. We got to look at this. Nobody. This nigga is well protected, man. Fox ain't said we dropping him or nothing like that. Man, listen here, man. I ain't never had no problem, taking a lie detector test on nothing I said about this dude or nobody. But you ain't see no groups coming forward saying we got to stop. And here it is, somebody said a joke about somebody gay. Everybody jumping on now. Kevin Hart can't do the Oscars and everything like that. It's crazy how when they want to protect us and they want to protect those out there, they do it. You see what they did when Bill Cosby wasn't protected no more. You see what they did when Russell Simmons wasn't protected no more. You got to understand, this guy is protected. Always has been. But he's a snake, bruh. And y'all gonna hear it other than me. Because everybody thinks Suge was the devil and Suge was this, that, and the third. Let me just tell you something about Suge Knight. Suge Knight taught our people how to get money in the business. You got to get points, your publishing, your distribution, all that. So now, Puff and some more people, because they had a little beef with Suge and everything, went to the FBI with some paperwork on Suge. That's how the FBI started getting at Suge. And when that information come out, it's going to be crazy.